Albie, it's Lindsay. I hope I said your name right. So I had to go in and do just a little bit more research because I'll kind of explain that in just a second. But I'm going to tell you exactly what I found, and I'm going to share my screen the entire time to show you how I found the information. So website looks good. Google does look at the content on your page, and they like to see the specific keywords that people are searching, such as if somebody wanted to find Masonry, Thomastown, Connecticut, and I say that because your Google My Business listing I found was in Thomastown, and here we go right here, Thomastown, Connecticut, so that's why I pulled that up. So the keywords that people search need to be in your website. Google likes to see about 750 to 1,000 words on your website in order to get those specific keywords. So I see that you do a lot of different services, and let me go ahead and pull this up. So when you type in Masonry, Thomastown, Connecticut, there are actually no searches that are done per month, and I'm sure there are some, but it's just basically saying there's less than 10. So wanted to show you each town. So here's Watertown, Connecticut. So you can see there's less than 10 searches for that specific keyword. Here are some searches. So we could put those keywords in your website just so we could grab those at least 10. And okay, so there's less than 10 in Waterbury. So that's what you would do, is on the home page you would put all of these service areas, so when people do search specific service areas, that will come up. Let's see. Alright, so that's basically why possibly you're not getting as many clicks to your website, is because there's not many people searching that specific keyword. So there's a few different things that you need to do. I know you do a lot of services, and one of your services included landscaping. So that's something that you could focus on as well, because, let me pull this up. Of course, Masonry, you definitely want that on your website, and then we would do all of the areas so it would come up. But let me show you something right here. I don't even know if you go to Hartford, but it's definitely something that they have more searches. So if you're willing to go kind of outside your area. Wait, hold on. Okay, here we go. So landscaping, West Hartford, Connecticut. There's American landscaping. So you can see that there are more searches with landscaping. So that's just a word that you would want on your website as well. And here's another keyword that I found that people are searching, so you could definitely focus on that as well. So add that content to your website. Alright, so adding content, and I'll get into backlinks in just a second, are a good way to get at the top of the Google Map Pack. So when I typed in Masonry, Thomastown, Connecticut, this is what comes up. So like I said, you did a great job with your Google My Business listing, and you have good reviews, which is always good. So you just want to make sure that you outrank your competitor. The only problem with your area is that there's not many searches that are done online. So here's a few things that you could do. Okay, definitely add the content to your page, and if you need me to help you with that, that's something that our company does. With the specific keywords. So we would go in and we would definitely research more on the keywords and find the ones that people are searching. So there's also something else you could do as well. So since you, got that too big. Alright, since your area is right here, so another thing you can do is called a Google ad, and that seems to be what would work best in this area, just because of those searches. So on a Google ad, this is just my area, so I'm going to pull this one up. So just kind of explaining the Google ad to you. So if you type in roofing Chattanooga, Tennessee, this is what comes up. So these are Google ads right here. and they pay per click. So they just basically say, I'm willing to pay, $5, $10, $15 per day on clicks. So you set your radius. So what we would do is go in and you kind of set your radius onto how far you're willing to go out, and you would set those specific keywords that people are searching. So if they type in, I don't know, tile work or concrete or something like that, the specific keywords, say they type it in Washington or Woodbury or anything like that, your ad would come up first right here. So that's called Google paid ads or paid per click. So that comes up before even the Google map pack right here. So you can do the Google ads, or you could also do Facebook ads. And it's kind of the same exact thing. It's pay per click. All right, so I explained the content on your page with the keywords, and let me explain this real quick. I just typed in Masonry, Connecticut, and this is what comes up. And this is the top guy that comes up. And we can do this for you as well. I'm going to show you. All right, there he is right there. So the reason that he's in this top position is because of trust flow and citation flow. This is what basically tells Google that he's a trustworthy company. He has 31 referring domains. So that's Google saying, oh, okay, this guy, this website right here is listed 31 different places on the web. And that's called search engine optimization. That's where we put your link on the web on trustworthy websites. And it gives you this called trust flow and citation flow. That's why he's at the top, is because he has these numbers right here. He's focused on 173 keywords, and I'll get into that. And you can see this is how many people click on his website a month. It is Connecticut, but I'm sure he has different service pages, so you could do the service pages as well. So let me show you exactly the keywords that he is focused on. Yeah, so he's very, very broad. It's just Connecticut. So it just kind of depends on how far out you're willing to go. Let me get back to him. Alright, so once I got into his website, this is basically what he's done, is he has found those keywords, like the very broad keywords, as Masonry, Connecticut, and it looks like, since he gets so many clicks on his website a month, he's able to pick and choose if he wants to go out to those areas, or he might have different crews in those areas as well. So that's what he's done. He's looked at the keywords that people are searching, and he's gotten those backlinks to his website. So, excuse me. All right, and so Google also thinks of pictures as content. So the pictures, need to, well, it's a link. So the pictures on your website need to be saved as keywords that people are searching. So this is definitely something that you can do as well. You can focus on Connecticut, those broad keywords. Let me see if this is saved. How's a keyword? Alright, so they just say this is large pool. So what we could do is we could definitely add the content to your page with a specific keyword. And if you could do exactly this and get the amount of traffic to your website as well. So we could focus on those keywords, and we could save your pictures as the keywords searched also. So I hope I haven't overwhelmed you. I've just explained the keywords that people are searching. There's not many searches in your area specifically, but if you are willing to kind of go out and do those more broad keywords, you would definitely be getting more clients as well. But you could also do the Google ads, what we discussed, and that way you can catch all of those people that search that as well. So a lot of information, sorry about that, but I kind of wanted to give you a broad idea of what everybody else is doing, your competition, and where you could go from here. So if you have any questions for me, just reach out to me on Facebook, or I'll give you my phone number as well. So hope this helps. And like I said, get in touch with me if you need me.